Brad Porter here with my weekly Sunday update. It's kind of a special one for me. I'm shooting this from my hometown of Skaneateles, New York. Beautiful little town, the end of Skaneateles Lake, central New York. Not a big town, I think about 3,000 people in town. I actually grew up 9 miles down the lake in a little hamlet of Borodino, New York, which is about 250 people. But I went to Skaneateles Elementary School for kindergarten, and I graduated from Skaneateles High School. In fact, our graduation ceremony was at the gazebo behind us. There were 96 of us in my graduating class. Um, I don't think many of the 96 of us are still here in Skaneateles, and I think there's a reason for that. Skaneateles has always been an ambitious town. For a small town, it's an ambitious town, full of ambitious people. Now, ambitious people, um, there are great things about it. They're pushing, they're working hard, right? It was a hard-working town. The but but everyone always wanted the schools to be bigger, the schools to be better, the library to be bigger and better, the fire department, the retail experience, the like everything about the town. There have always been people who are pushing. How do we make this place bigger? How do we make this place better? And really, the town attracted professionals. Welch Allen, anchored some of the economy nearby, but um, Jim Boeheim, the coach of Syracuse basketball Hall of Fame coach, now lives in town here. Um, Tim Green of the Falcons. It's an ambitious town full of ambitious people, which meant as a kid, it wasn't abnormal to be ambitious. In fact, it was expected to be ambitious. And I think as we think about building cultures, as we think about building companies, as we think about our communities, sometimes ambition seems like a pain in the ass, right? Sometimes ambition feels like it's a lot because people's expectations are higher than what has been achieved so far. That's the ambitious, that's the climb, right? Our expectations are higher than the current situation, right? But if you fill a company with people like that, if you fill a company with ambitious people, they will push you, they will push your company, bigger deals, better customers, more revenue, right? Uh, and again, we can, as CEOs, we can look at that as whew, hard to kind of keep meeting everyone's expectations, or we can look at that and say, man, I love having an ambitious team. I love having a team that's pushing and pushing me and pushing to get bigger, to get better. Um, and I think it was an amazing experience as a child. You don't really realize it when you're here. Um, Growing up, ambition isn't something you think about, but it was, you know, when we competed, even as a class of 96, when we competed in a math calc competition or an Odyssey of the Mind competition, we expected to win. We expected to compete. We expected, um, and so, learned a lot from that and couldn't be happier to have called this my hometown and excited to be here with my daughter this weekend, showing her where I grew up. Uh, well, hope you all have a great Sunday, and uh, we'll be back next week. All right.